OK， Hello， 大家好。这是我第一次尝试录制这样的视频。我计划呢录一系列 LeetCode 的模拟面试的视频。主要是给自己用的。想要事后看一下，自己的面试的时候，表达到底有哪些不足的地方。好吧，话不多说，先开始看一下这道题。这是我基本上是随便找出来的一道题，之前也没有准备过。就是为了要模拟一下面试的时候的情况吧。所以这道题是string s represents a list of words。给你一个 list of string。不对 ，input 应该是一个 string， 然后用这个 string s 来代表，最后返回的是 a list of words。So each letter in the word has one or more options. If there's one option, the letter is represented as is. If there's more than one option, then curly braces limit the options. For example, like this represents options A, B, and C. So 以这种表达方式其实有一点像regular expression 里面的感觉，只不过是 it's like a simplified version of regular expression。然后他给的例子也非常的直白啊，就是比如说so the string, any character outside of a pair of brackets is gonna be as is in the results, and anything inside the brackets is like a list of options I can choose from. So那么在这里其实我最先想到的 so like the first thing that pops up in my mind is this is something similar to, like, let's say a production of the several lists of characters. So the first thing I would want is to have a list of is to actually extract the list of characters from the string, and then think of a way to put them back in, and perhaps using production. Product. Well, in Python, from computer tools, import product. So what the product do is it's going to give like a cross product, which is basically what we want. For example, like a product ABC, AB and CDE is going to give us AC, AD, AE, on BC, BD, BE, like this. So first of all, think of a list. Think of a way to extract the options as a list of lists, right? So options is a list of lists, and I want to know the length of the string, and perhaps I want to know keep track of what like what's the string is going to be like when after I remove the letters within the brackets. So gonna say regular expression, something like that, right? To fill. So the purpose of to fill is going to be like, for example, if given S is like this, what I want for to fill is going to be something like this. It's just like, so I can use Python format to fill in the options, right? So like it'll be format, and then I want A and D for the first instance, and things like that. Right, and things like this, and all. Yeah, just something like this, right? Which is gonna be the values I want to fill in. Well, you get the gist of it. So let's use I for index and a while loop while I is less than n. So if so the current character is going to be SI. If this character is an open bracket, right? If this is an open bracket, I want to say while character is not a close bracket, right? Then I want to build a list of the options inside. So current options. Well, let's use a string for the current options and use split later on. No, let's keep using a list. And while the character is not a close bracket, let's say char is high. If char is alpha, I'm pretty sure it's like this, then current options append If the character is alphabetical, then I want to append the character. And upon exiting the while loop, I should be the index should be at the closing bracket here, right? Yes. There's an A. So if this is a open bracket, I build a list and keep going, and the first one is not, and the second one is an A. And if it is alphabetical, I append it to the current option, and we need a comma, do nothing, and we hit a B, append to the list, and we hit a closing bracket. So here I want options. So options append current options. So at this point, right, we also need to increment I. And so we're here, and we should be fine. Are we? Okay. We don't necessarily have to increment I here. We can just elif character well, as alphabetical, we're pretty sure it's going to be alphabetical, but is alpha. Why not? It's totally optional here to use is alpha, or we can just say else, right? Because there's no other possibilities for what's gonna happen here. And right, we want to append to fill this character here, but we also want an open bracket. So actually we can just do this on the top, on upper level, like one level above, and let's say we all also need to append to fill here, right? So this is basically the close bracket. that we want to append after everything. And right, we don't want this line here. Actually, we want to append it before. Right. This should be good. And increment at the end. So if everything works fine at the end, the to-fill would be exactly like this. Here, so in lexicographical order, so return sorted does it need to be sorted? Yes? No? Okay. I think, just for now, we use sorted here. I think we can optimize it using sorted here, right? We just need a sorted version of the options. Right, exactly. Okay. So return to fill dot format x. All right. Say options. The star, the asterisk, the star here is for unpacking the parameters for PT, I think, and project. Here I also need to unpack options. I believe this is the right way to do this. Let's give it a try. Maybe it'll work, maybe not. Yes, it works. It magically works. All right, let's try both of the examples and perhaps something else later. Okay, both cases work fine. I believe it's Python format, all right? It's doing its job perfectly. And let's have one more. Well, this is not actually, yes, why not? It's not actually a valid input according to the description, but let's try it anyways. And one without any option. Let's see if this will create any unexpected results. Yeah, well, it turned out just fine. Okay, I'm pretty sure if there's no option, well, but anyways, this is actually not gonna be one of the test cases. I believe the LeetCode is taking a similar approach as I am in here. So when there's nothing in here which is not supposed to be empty, they're definitely using product, right? The product will yield nothing on an empty iterable, right? If one of the options here is a empty list, it'll just produce nothing, right? Because 0 times 0 times anything is going to be 0. Okay, submit. Yeah, bravo. Okay, that's it. This is going to be the end of the video. Well, before I end this, I'm going to explain it, go through it again, perhaps in Chinese, right? 所以呢，这里边内存可能并不是最好的，因为我存了很多东西，对吧？在这里 sort， 而不是在最后 sort， 可能会节约一点点的运行时，在这个 sort 上面，因为我并没有 sort 所有的东西。yeah， 这就是我目前来讲呢想到的最 cheeky 的解法了。当然，我们也可以写一个 format 的，就自己写一个 format， 应该不是太难，对吧？OK。这个视频就到这儿。If you have anything, let's say, want to put in a comment, let's say if you feel there's anything I can improve, I believe there's definitely something, right? For example, I talk too slow, I pause too often, I don't explain things well enough. Please point it out. 在评论里面告诉我有哪些可以改进的东西。And that's it. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.